Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. Today we're watching Merlin episode 9. We're already at 9? I can't believe we're already getting so close to the end of the first season, although not really. I mean, as last week told us, it really is just the beginning of the end. And now that I have a little bit of hindsight, that's a clever title for that episode, introducing Mordred, who likely is very much an endgame villain for Arthur. And while he's just a kid, nothing to worry about, it's just the beginning of the end. I find it interesting on this show how each episode, it's a standalone episode for the most part, with of course some continuing, threads interwoven. But each episode seems to introduce a different piece of the Arthurian legend, and I find it incredibly fascinating. Even as someone who doesn't know or recognize every piece of the Arthurian legend, I appreciate you guys in the comments section helping keep me informed at the right times as to not to spoil or ruin the experience. This show, I think, is likely one that can be experienced a couple different ways. If you know every ins and outs, every bit of Arthurian lore, then you're catching so many things and you're loving the different twists on the characters and as things are being introduced. And if you're like me and you don't know as much about the history of everything, history is not even the right word, I'm still able to enjoy it without knowing as much context as you might. Now, while my goal is hopefully through these reactions to help capture the experience you felt the first time you watched something you loved, seeing as I don't know as much, it may not be exactly your experience, but hopefully it's still an enjoyable experience for you. And I'm so glad you're watching along with me today. Thank you for being here. If you want to watch more, you can check out the next 2 months worth of episodes over on Patreon. Right now, I'm ready to dive into this episode and experience it for the very first time. Episode 9, Spiderweb's Crypt. These look like a bunch of dead bodies. This is disturbing and artistic and kind of beautiful and scary. Her! Nimueh!
You hear me? Uther Pendragon!
What about Uther Pendragon? I kind of want you to succeed in your quest against him. Is that wrong? I don't know what to say. She's resurrecting fallen soldiers.
Do you swear allegiance to Camelot, now and for as long as you shall live?
To Camelot, but not to you, Uther.
Pledge life and limb to your service.
Oh, never mind.
And
To
the protection
Uther.
of the kingdom and its peoples.
You shall be crowned Prince of Camelot.
Now he's officially crowned prince. Wow. Congrats. A big moment for him.
You're proud of him, really, even though you complain about him constantly.
I am not.
You are, I can see it in your face.
Those socks are very clean.
Proud of the socks, yes. Not while I'm talking about socks, you barge through the glass. Look, it's a reanimated corpse.
What in the devil's name?
Devil's name is right. I wonder if Morgana and Nimueh intentionally look similar to each other. The gauntlet has been cast.
I, Sir Owain, accept your challenge.
What? You weren't supposed to do that, I don't think.
Single combat, noon tomorrow, till the death.
So, that guy's gonna die, right? We didn't meet him before this episode, and good for him for stepping up and meeting the challenge. He's gonna die.
Have you ever seen this Black Knight before?
I don't believe so.
Didn't recognize his crest?
Crest?
Which house is it?
I'm not sure. I didn't see it that clearly.
Yeah, but he's not someone you'd forget in a hurry, is he?
This guy is genuine or covering something up?
Do you think Owain can beat him?
No, Owain, that's however you say
We'll
that.
find out soon enough.
He's gonna die. Noble and heroic, brave, to be sure, but dead soon.
And fight in his place.
I can't.
Why not?
Owain is the one who must fight. That's the knight's code.
But it's a fight to the death.
I know.
Owain likely saved Arthur's life in this instance.
You know why I'm here? The Black Knight.
He does recognize
So it is
him.
he. It's the crest of Tristan de Bois.
He has risen again. How did he die the first time?
He bears the crest of Tristan de Bois.
Oh, he knows, doesn't
Yes.
he? Oh.
But he's been dead for 20 years.
I killed him.
Oh.
We've never seen him fight. You have to quickly get the measure of him.
But I have the same advantage. He's never seen me fight. You've watched me.
Yes.
And?
And you're gonna die.
And I know no one braver.
Arthur knows it too.
All it takes to kill a man is one well-aimed blow.
Harder to kill a man that's already dead.
The Lady Morgana asked me to give you this token.
Oh.
She wishes you to wear it for luck.
Tell her I shall wear it with pride.
He's like, I got a shot. He could only dream to be so lucky.
Let battle commence.
Well, Owain's off to a rough start. I don't want him to die.
One well-aimed blow!
He has done what should have been the end of the fight. Merlin celebrated, but too soon. Don't love being right about Owain's demise. Again?
Who will take up my challenge?
Bro, the gauntlet has been thrown. Arthur, sit down.
I, Sir Pellinor, take up the challenge.
One by one, they're all gonna die.
Should we tend to his wounds? He took a hit.
Wine didn't land a blow.
I saw it. The sword definitely pierced him.
You sure?
My eyes are quicker than yours. He should be dead.
Agreed.
Perhaps he already is.
Merlin not having any context has to feel like Gaius jumped to a weird conclusion, but
You send him to his death.
It was his choice to take up the gauntlet. I'm not to blame.
I bet you are to blame. We don't know the whole story yet, but I bet Uther's to blame. Well, really, Nimueh is to blame.
We're breaking into someone's grave.
But you're not the first.
I think someone's already broken out. Tristan Dubois was the brother of Igraine, Uther's wife.
Arthur's mother.
Oh, wow.
Igraine died in childbirth. He blamed Uther and came to the gates of Camelot and challenged him.
Two single combat.
Uther won, but in his dying breath, Tristan cursed Camelot to one day suffer his return.
Really? So is it a coincidence that Nimueh brought him back to life?
It's my guess we're dealing with a wraith, the spirit of a dead man conjured from the grave.
So this is the work of a sorcerer.
Powerful magic can harness a grief and rage of a tormented soul and make it live again.
How do we stop it?
We can't. Because it's not alive, no mortal weapon can kill it.
I never actually imagined that this Black Knight had such a actual, real connection, personal connection to Uther. Merlin, don't celebrate. You know it doesn't matter. You can't deal a killing blow to a soul that's dead. It's 2 down. Again.
I, Arthur Pendragon, challenge you.
Arthur threw down the gauntlet.
So be it.
Well, now we're gonna find a solution to stop the Black Knight.
I'll revoke the challenge.
No. The Knight's code must be upheld, that's what you told me.
This is different.
The Black Knight being dead already invalidates the code.
We have to find a way to defeat the Wraith ourselves.
How do you propose to do that?
If no mortal sword will kill it, then I will. Mortal magic.
Merlin is too dangerous.
We don't have a choice.
This feels like a time where it would be wholly appropriate to use magic. To me,
Tristan's tomb is empty. I believe he's been conjured from the dead. He has come to take vengeance for Igraine's death.
It was magic that killed her, not I.
It was you he blamed. Arthur cannot win. He will die.
He will not listen to me.
Then you must tell him who the knight is.
No,
You cannot hide the truth forever.
I am the king. No one but you or I will ever know the secret of Arthur's birth.
There's a secret about his birth? Is Uther not his real daddy?
Very well, sir.
Or is the secret just about the way his mom died?
You're the crown prince. No one wants to see you die over some stupid challenge.
Not a coward.
I know that. You've proved your courage, but you must prove your wisdom.
I'm not backing down.
If you fight him, you will die.
I'm not listening to this.
I'm trying to warn you, Arthur.
And I'm trying to warn you, Merlin!
She's here.
I should have known. Haven't you tired of revenge?
Haven't you? You began this war when you threw me from the court and slaughtered all of my kind.
You brought it on yourselves. You practiced evil.
I was your friend, Uther. You welcomed me here.
Really?
You betrayed that friendship.
I did as you asked. I used the magic you so despised to give your barren wife the son you craved.
Arthur was conceived with magic?
She was my heart, my soul, and you took her from me.
She died giving birth to your son. It was not my choice.
Wow.
That is the law of magic. To create a life, there had to be a death. The balance of the world had to be repaid.
You knew it would kill her.
No, you're wrong.
What did she think was gonna happen?
If I had foreseen her death and the terrible retribution you would seek, I would never have granted your wish.
I wish you hadn't.
You wish you didn't have a son?
He wished he had his wife.
I have watched so many people I love die at your hands, Uther Pendragon. Now it is your turn.
So is the real reason he's so against magic because it cost him his wife? Her life? Even though it gave him his son?
I need to find a weapon that will kill something that's already dead.
Swords the fables speak of could destroy anything, alive or dead.
Can you show me one of these fables?
Perhaps there is a fabled sword trapped in stone?
Sir Marhaus looked upon the great sword, begotten in the dragon's breath,
Ooh,
and
dragon.
found it passing good.
What did you say?
The great sword, begotten in the dragon's breath, found it passing good.
That's all Arthur needed? I would have liked to read the rest of the...
I've come to ask a favor. I'm not sure how to ask it.
with words.
Ask Merlin, you know I'd grant you anything.
Oh.
I've come to ask for a sword. The strongest sword your father's ever made.
So, if the dragon breathes on this sword, it will become powerful enough to potentially kill the dead.
You said that no good would come of using witchcraft at Arthur's birth.
You wanted an heir? You thought it was the only way?
Nimueh told me there would be a price to pay.
You weren't to know that that price would be Igrain's life.
I cannot let Arthur die.
Then you must stop the fight.
No, I will take his place.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yeah.
Igrain gave up her life for him, so must I.
Uther.
My death will stop the Wraith.
Wow.
And Arthur will live. I want you to swear to me that you will keep your oath.
Really? You still want him to keep the secret?
I will take it to my grave.
I kind of think you should know.
You've always been a good friend. I have one other favor to ask.
My father's been saving this. He's always said it was the best sword he's ever made.
It's perfect.
He'll kill me if he finds I've taken it.
Did it for Arthur.
I knew you were proud of him, really.
To the dragon we go.
Merlin.
He's waiting for you.
He will die unless I can make a weapon that will kill the dead.
The dead do not return without reason. Who has he come for?
Uther.
Then let him take his vengeance.
Yeah.
And the Wraith will die.
I'm kind of on the dragon's side this time. Oh.
But if Arthur fights the Wraith and dies, Camelot will have no heir. I will have no destiny.
A weapon forged with my assistance will have great power.
I know.
You do not know. You can only guess.
That's true.
In the wrong hands, this sword could do great evil. It must be wielded by Arthur and him alone.
Yeah, I feel like the dragon should maybe come at it from a different angle, but okay, he can keep the fire from going farther out. Wow. That's cool. We have a sword that can kill the dead, ladies and gentlemen. Forged in dragon breath.
The sword was forged for Arthur and him alone.
I brought you something that might help you to sleep.
I'm wondering if Guy has, like, drugged him. What is this? Yep. And he's locking him in? That's so interesting. Right, he knocked Arthur out so Uther could take his place, but Uther can't wield the weapon. So this is a real conundrum. Unless I'm misreading or misjudging the situation.
That's a fine blade.
It's for Arthur.
I will be taking Arthur's place.
But sire.
This will be fine.
No, sire.
Wait, he can use it? But he shouldn't. He shouldn't use it.
There's almost perfect balance.
Oh no, oh no.
You show him most extraordinary loyalty, beyond the line of duty.
Well,
I'm glad Uther's acknowledging that.
Look after him.
Seems like a man accepting his death. Uther's certainly hateable, but you can't say he doesn't care about his son. And he does care about Camelot. Not all the people of Camelot, just the non-magical ones, of course.
You can have what you came for. The father, not the son.
Oh man, I don't like Uther, but I don't want him to go out like this. I don't really think he will. Then again, he has to die sometime. Arthur's gonna be upset. It's gonna take him a minute to even become fully cognizant of what's happening around him. Clear the fog, clear the fog. Uther's giving it his all. Locked in, yeah. Oh. Oh. Helmet off! Helmet off! Oh! What a face! Oh! I don't even think his own mother would love that face. Ooh, Nimueh came to watch the battle. She gonna give a magical assist. The sword. That shield's gonna crack. Oh, it's stuck. The sword's stuck in the shield. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh. And that's how our Wraith dies. Ooh, Nimueh's upset. Good. That's why I'm king! That was awesome.
I thought you said a wraith couldn't be killed.
Yes, it was remarkable. Is that a new sword, sire?
I was intrigued by those markings.
On one side it says, "Take me up," and on the other, "Cast me away."
What does that mean?
May I ask who made it, sire?
Merlin gave it to me. It was forged for Arthur.
Ooh, big mad. Walking in the room.
Mad Gaius, drug me.
You mean more to me than anything I know. More than this entire kingdom, and certainly more than my own life.
I always thought that
What?
I was a big disappointment to you.
Oh.
Well, that is my fault and not yours.
Ooh. Okay, we're trying to heal his inner child
You're
today.
my only son, and I wouldn't wish for another.
You should join us for training. Sort out your footwork.
I'll show you footwork.
Nice. It's a real nice moment. Real nice moment. I love how they spent so many episodes, especially the last two, kind of like giving you all these reasons to really hate Uther. And then they're like, oh, maybe like him just a little bit, though. You know, he's not totally black and white. Every now and then, just a little shade of gray.
Must have been a very powerful blade to slay the dead. Did you enchant it? No. I'd have been very proud of you.
Well,
never mind.
The dragon's mad. I love this. To me, my X-Men. No, that's something else.
it wasn't Arthur who wielded the sword.
Oh no, oh no.
It was Uther.
You have no idea of its power.
I really don't.
In the hands of Uther, it will bring only evil. You have betrayed me. You are not ready to be trusted.
I'll bring it to you. You can destroy it.
I don't think
What is made cannot be unmade.
I don't think he can destroy it. Yeah.
Place it where no mortal man can ever find
We
it.
can at least get it out of Uther's hands. He won't be too thrilled to lose his new sword, but I'm sure you can find it and sneak it out. I'm not sure just throwing it in that lake there is gonna be hidden where no mortal man will ever find it, but it's something. Certainly out of the king's armory. That's good. Oh, is that sword in the opening credits? Wait a second. Not exactly a sword in stone, but a fabled sword, forged in dragon fire, made for Arthur, now lay at the bottom of the lake. And yet again, another piece of Arthurian legend has come into Arthur's life and then left in the same episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I loved the idea of this Black Knight, this wraith raised from the dead, and the backstory as well. Getting to know some secrets around Arthur. I keep interchanging their names. I don't know how many times this mistake has been left in my edits, but I keep saying the wrong name for each of them all the time. But yeah, I didn't know there was a secret around Arthur's birth, but it makes a certain amount of sense. And the fact that the king used magic in order to sire a son is insane, and certainly is one of, if not the root cause for his hatred of magic. Because while it gave him a son, it cost him his wife. And I don't believe he would have agreed to use magic to bring about an heir to his throne if he knew it would have cost him the love of his life. I think he genuinely loved her, and it is a great tragedy, her loss. And I can't help but feel certain that because of that, Nimueh and all like her became true enemies forever of Uther and all that is good, at least in his eyes. And certainly Nimueh is evil, but now we know that part of what got her on Uther's bad side wasn't exactly intentional. she wasn't always just out for revenge to kill Uther. It's a really interesting backstory. I enjoyed watching this play out. I enjoyed the forging of Excalibur, immediately followed by such a stern and strong warning. Only Arthur must use the sword. And I thought he was saying only Arthur was capable of using the sword, but now I know, no, Uther is more than capable. And he did. Well, we got it out of his hands before he realized his full potential, use it to bring about great evil. The dragon kind of turning his back on Merlin there at the end. That's an intense moment. I can't wait to see how long the dragon stays cross with Merlin. Will he stop helping him for a season? I don't know. But now the sword lay where I'm sorry, Merlin. The dragon said hide it where no mortal man can find it. And I think you failed at that task. That's just my 2 cents. I can't wait to see if someone will stumble across the sword one day or if it will lay waiting until Arthur has need of it. I'm certain, as with many of the elements we've seen introduced this season, we will see it again. And I hope to see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.